Hello everyone and welcome back to Hyperspace. We're grooving along here. We just got back from saving the Zokfot Pig homeworld. I don't know, but it'll never be targeted again for the rest of the game. Unless... normally it won't be targeted for the rest of the game. I will spoil no more. So yes, we've been duking it out with Ur-Quan and Kohr-Ah's ships alike. And Starlock has truly proven itself to kick ass. Now there are some problems with new maneuverability, but then again, you know, this precursor vessel was not made for combat. It was made as a workhorse with multiple modules so that it could do a variety of things, but precursor vessels have proven themselves to, well, kick ass. Now, we do have a few options. We could stay here and continue to fight, although I imagine that that a giant mass of black spheres, circle things, homing in on our location could prove to be hazardous to our health, and I might not be able to escape. Alternatively, we could use the portal spawner now, get the fuck out, and go do some stuff I was planning on doing. Okay? Actually, I'm in the mood for some more combat right now, as crazy as that is, so... bring it, Ur-Quan, Kohr-Ah. That's a lot of spheres. I might immediately regret my decision. Oh boy.
We come in peace.
Maybe reverse psychology would work. Die, alien scum!
This is Probe 2418-B. We replicate so that we may expand the scope of mission. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
And I suppose I'll eventually deal with the Silandro probes, but for the time being, I mean, they give off a lot of RUs. Those can always be handy, right? No. That little asteroid's not saving you. Okay, who's up next? Note that I do not have the option to move before I am dragged into combat.
Your insubordination is intolerable. You must obey our slave laws. Further disobedience will result in punitive measures against your homeworld.
You know, I would be worried except for the fact that you're kind of locked into doctrinal conflict right now. And so, hello? Like, oh my god, Ur-Quan, are you like paying attention to me? Apparently.
In our 20,000 years, along the path of now and forever, we have dominated thousands of species, yes, but we have saved hundreds from extinction. You imagine the threat of unknown invaders, or alien pestilence born on the solar wind. We have seen these, but you do not acknowledge your own worst enemy, yourselves. We have found 10 worlds without number, planets ravaged by atomic fire or Gaian collapse. These planets were not rendered sterile by outside forces. They bear sad testament to the effects of unrestrained instinct and emotion, or simple ignorance. We will prevent such mistakes.
See, now, if you want to think of benefactors, honestly, wouldn't you consider the Ur-Quan to be more generous benefactors than the Arlu? Come on, Tayama, come on. Right, so...
Launch fighters.
Launch fighters. Crap. Gotcha. Woohoo! avoided the planet, too. Oh, crap! Oh, crap! Good thing he wasn't turned towards me. That could have been... How do I say... unfortuitous? He was too far away for that to work. Maybe I should put a point defense system on here, just so I don't have to worry about constantly dodging. Crap! It always hurts. This is getting a reload, by the way, just so you all know. Planet collision combined with that, that's inexcusable. Inexcusable game. 1500 RU. Yes, 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 yes. I'm not afraid. I don't care if there's 4 more there. Bring it. As soon as I finish with this one. Now I understand you might not want to see the exact same things over again, so I'll be right back. I think there were only 3 in that battle wave, so I think I didn't. And if I didn't, well, we have another one. We have another one! Merry Christmas! Ho! 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 There we go. I think I have the pattern down pat on how I need to deal with those guys. It's a good thing, too, because there's a lot of them. Next! I might be locked into, like, perma-combat here. An entire video of combat. You guys might just want to skip ahead to the next video if you're not interested in seeing all this. I honestly wouldn't blame you. Although then you'd miss conversation.
We will give you no more warnings, renegade human.
You aren't much of a listener, are you?
A final command, human. But it is more of a plea. Your insubordination has guaranteed your death. There can be no alternative. But your species has not yet crossed the threshold of disobedience that would require us to decimate Earth. You have survived combat with us before. You may survive the ensuing battle. If this happens, leave. Return to your home. Await our arrival there. If you interfere with us here, we may lose the doctrinal conflict with the Kohr-Ah. If we are defeated, you are defeated as well. The Kohr-Ah will be unleashed. They will begin a genocidal orgy, cleansing all known sentience. They will crack the slave shield around Earth and reduce the surface of your blue world to cinders.
Alright, that's more convincing. The Ur-Quan we've noticed, while seeming to be immensely cruel, and, punishing so many other people and subjugating them to their will, they've been rather generous in what they decide, and that they don't do complete and total annihilation. They just encase you in a slave shield and prevent you from ever influencing the galaxy again, except through your little star base. The Kohr-Ah, on the other hand, it seems, and it has certainly been proven to us, don't care so much for enslaving other species as murdering them all. And apparently the Kzer-Za, Ur-Quan, are a little concerned that they're not going to win the doctrinal conflict, and I am definitely not helping them. Although they do admit that I could survive this situation. That's awfully generous of them. However, I feel no compulsion to run away. Oh boy. Wow. Wow. Ugh. That hurts. I don't care who you are, that hurts. And if I wasn't in such a bulky ship as the flagship, to spawn right... Oh yeah, that's definitely a load. Without a doubt, that's a load. I don't care if I win the rest of this without taking another hit. That is so a load. We're advanced intergalactic starships. Why can I not have a planetary collision warning? Other games do it. I'll be right back. Whew. How about that, folks? Do 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 do. All right. That's another 1,500 RUs for the war effort. Whew. Next. Awesome. I'm only doing this for all of you, for the story.
We are the Ur-Quan Kohr-Ah. Our nature, the fulfillment of our fate, requires your destruction.
So I've heard. Now, hold. What you are doing to us is wrong. Why do you do this thing?
The words. The words. The words. Alien, you have spoken the words. You have spoken them rightly. We will explain to you about the Dinyari, our slave masters, the Taelo, our only friends, whom we exterminated, and our reasons why we cleanse the galaxy of all other sentient life. We have explained this before, over 20,000 years ago. Your words, why do you do this thing, echo that ancient plea. You see, alien, we were a proud and mighty race, who were cruelly enslaved. For thousands of years we had no free will. We were nothing more than tools. Never again will anyone enslave our people. We cleanse the galaxy of such threats. We evolved on a hostile world, the descendants of solitary hunters. In a world where one species is the dominant killer, one's only threat is one's brother, one's sister, anyone of one's species. Civilization did not come easily to us. We earned it. We mastered our hatreds and murderous desires to form a mighty culture. In those ancient days, there was no Kohr-Ah or Kzer-Za, only the Ur-Quan. We explored our world, and then the space beyond. Here we met the 6 races of the sentient milieu. Here we met the Taelo, the only species we ever called friend. Our association with the Taelo and the milieu lasted for 3,000 years. We, the Ur-Quan, who could not tolerate the presence of others, became the milieu's scouts, their solitary explorers. Of all the species we have met, only the Taelo did not trigger our instinctive territoriality. They were the only people we could stand with, or talk to, without the hunter inside us screaming, "Kill the interloper, rip out its life." We believe that the same factors that made the Taelo non-threatening to us, their unusual rock-like biology, also gave the Taelo natural immunity to the Dinyari's psychic compulsion. The Dinyari would not permit this. After they had conquered all 6 of the other races in the milieu, they commanded us to attack the Taelo, and we did. The Taelo would not fight back. They died. It was on a routine planetfall that one of our milieu scout ships first met the Dinyari, the creatures you know as our talking pets. But the Dinyari were different then. They were evilly intelligent and wielded psychic powers to control the minds of others. They wanted to rule the universe. We had no choice but to give it to them. Our Ur-Quan scout ships transported the Dinyari through the milieu. The war for dominance, such as it was was quick and bloodless. Within weeks, the Dinyari controlled all races but one, the Taelo. For thousands of years, we were unthinking slaves to the Dinyari. Like the 5 other surviving races of the old milieu, we had no choice. The Dinyari's compulsion was too strong to resist. But the Dinyari were not satisfied with their slave races. The Yuli and the Drawl were inferior, they decided, and so they instructed us to incinerate their worlds, and we did. The Dinyari had a special liking for us, Ur-Quan, so they began to tinker with our genes, to improve us, their favored slaves. Their efforts to split the Ur-Quan into 2 sub-races, the Green Ur-Quan, Effet scientists and bureaucrats, and the Black Ur-Quan, their effectuators, the builders, the fighters, the doers. The Kohr-Ah are the Black Ur-Quan, the Kzer-Za are the Green. I grow tired of talking, alien, and your time grows short. I will continue for but a moment longer. When we discovered that intense pain could block the Dinyari's mental powers, we were able to destroy them, but it took years. Can you imagine, alien, what it must have been like to wear an excruciator? To live in endless screaming pain for months on end? No, you cannot.
Well, I guess that's it. Thanks for the info. We'll just leave now.
No, it is not. There is more you must hear. When the war was over, the great Kohr-Ah rose from our ranks and declared the path of now and forever. We would cleanse the galaxy. No one would ever threaten the Ur-Quan this way again. We had cleansed one of the 3 remaining milieu races, and were in orbit around a second's home world. From the surface came a plea, identical to the words you spoke a few moments ago. The one-eyed creatures, the male Num, asked so simply, so clearly, that we felt compelled to explain. While we did so, the Kzer-Za appeared. They would not permit us to destroy, they said. Enslave, yes. Imprison, yes. But never destroy. The moment was tense. Someone opened fire. The first doctrinal war had begun. While we fought, the male Num escaped. We never found them again. When our battle was done, we, the Kohr-Ah, were defeated. However, the Kzer-Za let us go. We were exiled. We traveled through space. We built the strength of our battle fleets, and continued our plan to cleanse threats from the galaxy for all Ur-Quan. You have heard our words, and perhaps you understand us a bit better. But now, it is time for us to cleanse you.
The male Num, huh? One-eyed creatures. Managed to escape destruction due to the first doctrinal war beginning, which, by the way, is repeating itself. Now, I hope I don't completely fuck up this battle, because then I'm going to have to skip through all of that off-camera. So, Grimith, how about not fuck up this battle, okay? I'm just saying, if there is some switch you could flick that inside your cranium, which would allow you to suck less, perhaps even becoming suck-free, I would greatly appreciate that assistance. I'm just saying, Grimith. If you got that in you. Okay. Oh boy. Hello! There's the death wave. The little pulse wave thing that I discussed. Ah, crap, he's too close. I'm not able to escape, and I'm running into his own metal blades that he's set in my path like a minefield. Those things exist for practically forever. Hate. Stupid game. spawning the enemy right next to me. Wow. Gravity well. Gravity slingshot did not aid me there. Bright side, I didn't run into the planet. I guess you can call that a gift of sorts. But man, I lost a lot of crew. I'll be right. Whew, I think that's the last one. I think that was all four, and if not, then I guess you get a bonus feature. I gotta learn how to count. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I was about to say that I unpaused the video just in time for you to see me crash into a planet. Well, I lost more crew than I cared to, but it wasn't to a frickin' planet. I hate those planets. I hate the words. I hate everything. Should have never told myself that I was gonna do this. Well, next fight. Oh my god. This was a terrible idea. I regret nothing.
We will give you no more warnings, renegade human.
Of course not. So, in that case, hold! What you are doing to us is wrong. Why do you do this thing?
Alien, you have spoken words, and you have spoken them rightly. We will tell you our reasons why we enslave all other sentient life. We evolved on a hostile world, the descendants of solitary hunters. In those ancient days, there was no Kohr-Ah or Kzer-Za, only the Ur-Quan. We explored our world, and then the space beyond. Here we met the 6 races of the sentient milieu, which we joined as partners. It was on a routine planetfall that one of our milieu scout ships first met the Dinyari. They were evilly intelligent creatures who could control the minds of others. They wanted to rule the universe. We had no choice but to give it to them. For thousands of years, we were unthinking slaves to the Dinyari. The Dinyari had a special liking for us Ur-Quan, so they began to tinker with our genes. They built 2 Ur-Quan sub-races, one green, the Thinkers and Planners, the other black, the Warriors and Laborers. When the martyred genius Kzer-Za gave us the secret to defeating the Dinyari, we destroyed them. Then we decided that we would never again be slaves. We would follow the path of now and forever. We decided to enslave or imprison all other intelligent life in the galaxy. We had slaves shielded one world, when we learned that the black Ur-Quan, under a new leader, Kohr-Ah, had devised the eternal doctrine, which called for the cleansing, the annihilation of all non-Ur-Quan sentient life. Before we could stop them, they burned the Yoktar race's whole world, and were on their way to the planet of the last remaining free race. We met the Kohr-Ah in orbit above that planet. We confronted them. They would not submit. We fought. When our battle was done, the Kohr-Ah were defeated. We exiled them, sent the remnant of the Kohr-Ah fleet into the unknown reaches of the galaxy. Then we began our own migration, moving around the galaxy in the opposite direction of the Kohr-Ah. Captain, you have heard our words. Now you have a decision to make. Submit to us, the Ur-Quan Kzer-Za, or face our wrath.
Oh! How generous! Since the Kohr-Ah, go for cleansing, whereas the Kzer-Za do not. I mean, I could say, okay, I guess I surrender, or I will leave now. You aren't much of a listener, are you? I am curious. No. Surrender, foul creature. I was gonna say we'll leave now. Nonsense.
Submit or die, foolish human.
Nah, I'm good. But I appreciate the offer. Alright, I'm gonna die. Alright, let's remember where I am and my position in the galaxy. Remember that I am not fighting the Kzer-Za. I am fighting the Kzer-Za. I'm not fighting the Kohr-Ah. So, everything will be okay. I don't have to worry about the, the menacing, the metal blades, or that insanely damaging pulse wave. The only thing I really have to worry about here, I can afford to get hit by those fighters. What I can't get hit by is the fucking death cannon that each Ur-Quan vessel has aboard itself. Which I'm about to get hit by! See? Whatever. They ping me for damage. That's okay. Not a big deal. Nice. Lost some crew, yes, I did. Make no mistake. Hope you like some combat with your datas. Holy shit, there's 5 of them.
We are the Ur-Quan Kohr-Ah. Our nature, the fulfillment of our fate, requires your destruction.
If you attack us, we will destroy you. Don't even try it.
Over 5,000 races have made such a claim. We survived. They did not. Nor shall you.
I guess they have reasons to be arrogant. After all, well, there's 5 of them. I get the impression I'm going to have to load this one. Oh, let's get started. I regret nothing! Nice. He's expended his energy so much, he can't do his little pulse wave thing. Now, fly back to where he was, because I know that area is safe. What I don't know where the safe area is. Oh god! Turn, you fool! Stupid asteroid! I blame the asteroid for all of my failures. I regret everything. Okay. Next. Oh, shit! Shit! Gotcha. Next. Oh, God! Fuck me! Okay. Use that. That's a key thing for me, making sure that they use that. If you get hit by that, let's say I would rather hit the planet. Truth be told, I think I would. I'm not gonna lie. Flew right into that blade, but I don't know exactly where the planet is. Okay, how about that? We got a lot of crew to replace here. Next! I think I might get lucky and only have to fight off these two. And then I can escape. I know. I will leave now. Damn it! I'm not gonna surrender to you!
For us to tolerate, you shall be punished.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Time to punish me. Launch fighters. Don't know exactly where the planet is. There's the planet. Stay away from it. Holy shit. Oh, you're messing with me, dude. I don't want to fly into the planet. Ah, crap. Yes. Okay, fly back in that direction. That was Lord 666, by the way, folks. Just in case you wanted to know, Lord 666, and he had something to say to me. This is Lord number 3. By the way, Ur-Quan are solitary creatures, if you haven't figured it out. From my understanding, there's actually only one Ur-Quan. I'm glad I turned there. One Ur-Quan per ship. The rest of the crew is made up out of, like, enslaved races and stuff. If I recall correctly. Anyway, I handled that one reasonably well, although there's another one. Don't get penisy, kid! Shit. He's gotta get closer for me to vaporize him. Like that. Telling you, I'd rather fight them, so long as I don't spawn in front of them. Whew. Okay. I think that leaves me enough room. I'll be able to get away. Okay, I guess I surrender.
We will not kill your entire crew.
That's nice.
Only those responsible
Like me.
for decision making. Specifically, you, Captain, and your officers.
Nope, I won't surrender.
You have made the incorrect choice, and now you must suffer the consequences of
Well, if you
your
were going to kill me and my officers anyway, and say that not all of our crew was gonna die, I gotta admit, that's not a convincing argument. I'm just saying, Kzer-Za, if you wanted me to listen to you, you were not doing a fantastic job. I mean, if you just said you were gonna kill me, that's one thing. I can accept that. So glad I turned away. So glad I turned away. Okay. Unfortunately, this battle will now happen at an angle with which I'm not familiar. Memorize the position of the planet. Stupid asteroid! Fucking hell! Are you trying to get me killed? I don't have the time or the patience for this crap right now. Do not have. Ah, good. I got him behind me, which is what I want. What I did not want was to get pew-pewed. Ow. Sorry, some of my crew just died. Whew. Maybe I'll single-handedly bring an end to the doctrinal conflict. Okay. Oh my goodness. Goodness. It's over. Freedom! You know, whenever I decided that I was going to stick around and do some more combat, I really... Yeah, well, that was fun. Lots of entertainment there, especially the parts whenever I crashed into the planet every single time. Well, that was fun. But I definitely proved my, my capital ship here, my flagship, the Starlug, to be an extremely capable fighter. You know, can murder lots of Ur-Quan single-handedly. Although eventually, you know, so many mistakes will be made that crew will die. I'm gonna have to stock up on those. Alright everyone, I'm done with this video. See you all next time.